I think I mentioned in a previous video that a large percentage, close to 90% of my clients are not from Canada. I think I mentioned this. And it's true. I recently looked at my client tracking sheets, and I track all kinds of things just because I'm a bit of a stat hound, but also I like to know. It doesn't hurt to know who your clients are, stuff about them, where they come from, what they do for a living, what they earn, and so forth. And I can run these reports, and did it recently, and sure enough, still close to 90% of my clients are not from Canada. Now, part of that is just being in the GTA, but if you look at my specific geography, we're in the Yonge and Finch area, North York. So North York, throw a dart. You can get someone from any country on earth pretty much. And the reason this matters for several reasons, but for the purpose of this topic, obviously because so many of my clients are not from Canada, they're often dealing with citizenship questions or challenges, and they're always asking me about sponsorship. So I noticed this a long time ago, even before I was in my current location. A number of my clients were not from Canada. And I made a point to learn as much as I could about the rules of sponsorship and immigration as they relate to what I do. Because something we're asked fairly frequently is, hey, if I go bankrupt or do a proposal, will I still be able to sponsor my spouse? Will I still be able to bring my kids over? Will I, still be able to become a citizen, get my PR card, etc.? And I should break that up into two. So if we start with sponsorship, when it comes to sponsorship, a proposal does not cause any issues. If you file a proposal, you can still sponsor someone. Whether you're in the middle of the process or you haven't even begun the process, you can bring family over. The proposal itself does not cause a problem. Now, a bankruptcy could cause a problem in the form of a delay. One of the rules with sponsorship is you can't sponsor someone while you are in bankruptcy. What does that mean? Without going into too many specifics of bankruptcy, when someone goes bankrupt, there is a period where they are actually in bankruptcy, and it's usually, if it's a first time bankruptcy, it's 9 to 21 months. If it's a second, third, 10th bankruptcy, it's 24 to 36 months. So during that period, while you're following up with the trustee, while you're submitting reports and income, before you are discharged, then that causes a problem with sponsorship, and it's right there in the law. I actually downloaded the law years ago and highlighted everything so I could show people, no, look, this is the truth. It's not just my opinion. But outside of that, when it comes to challenges involving sponsorship, the recurring themes are really don't commit crimes. And by crime, I don't mean a parking ticket. I mean murder, theft, rape, any kind of sexual misconduct, stuff like that. That's bad. So don't commit any crimes, and don't owe the wrong people. Now, the wrong people aren't Visa. The wrong people would be, you don't want to owe anything in regards to child support, spousal support. You don't want to be in trouble with FRO. But you also don't want to owe any money under the Immigration Act, as it's called. So an example of that would be, let's say you're already in Canada, you sponsor family members, and they immediately, upon arriving, they go on welfare. Well, that's a problem for you. You're going to have to pay that back. You wouldn't be able to sponsor anyone else until that's addressed. So that's the sponsorship side. On the citizenship side, so obviously a lawyer who specializes in immigration can advise you better than I can. But I can only tell you what I've seen over the last 10 years, which is no one's ever been denied a sponsorship, no one's ever been denied permanent residence, and no one's ever been kicked out of the country for filing a proposal or even going bankrupt. Again, the challenge seems to revolve around committing crimes, owing the wrong people, owing support, and anything goes through the courts like that. That tends to throw a monkey wrench into the entire process. But the bankruptcy and the proposal, again, remember, they're there for the purposes of a fresh start. Even people who aren't citizens, even people who aren't permanent residents can still get into debt. I find it amazing, to be honest with you. I've met a few people who aren't permanent residents, and it's amazing the amount of credit they were issued. I even had one client who didn't have a SIN number. It was SIN number. I don't know how he got the credit. It was extraordinary. I said to him, "How do you file your taxes?" Still had about $13,000 worth of credit, 4 different credit cards. Which makes you wonder what the banks are doing. Yeah, well, maybe it's not such a wonder. They're trying to make some money. Anyways, so when it comes to sponsorship, rest easy. Proposals, no issues. Bankruptcy, obviously you want to get out first, but most people who are looking to sponsor are usually looking to file a proposal anyways. And citizenship, try not to commit any crimes. Shouldn't be that difficult. Have a great day.